Oh, gracious people. I'm so sorry. Thank you for standing by and being patient with us. Here we are in Soldotna, Alaska, in my daughter's house, and we are live in Alaska. So, yeah, so we're on the Kenai Peninsula, which is south of Anchorage. For those of you that don't know your Alaska geography, I don't really either, but I'm learning. Anyway, we are here in Soldotna, and hello, Black Dog Vintage is here. Viking Treasure Hoard, thank you for standing by. Claudia, Mom, hello. Everything is well. We hurried back as fast as we could, but dodging moose all the way. So here we are, and for some reason my camera is not working. See, look, there's my camera, but so we're using the camera on the laptop. So hopefully that's good enough. If somebody could just confirm that you can hear me and see me, and we'll get ourselves on the road and on the way here. Did you find the stuff? Oh, right there. Yeah. It is, yeah. Can you grab it, please? It's like very heavy for me to be doing this way. Thank you. I'm getting no response. Oh, okay. Can hear and see. Awesome. Woo! Here we are. So at some point, hopefully, we'll have a visit from Marina. Carol is here. She's going to be helping me. She's going to have the paperwork, and she's standing by there with that. We're on the tiny little dining table in Marina's house. And my son is also here, but he asked that he not be on camera. He said, respect my privacy. So we're going to respect his privacy. So there will be no Dakota, but we'll likely see a bit of Marina tonight. Hi, Newton's Cupboard. Hello. I don't know if people prefer that I call them by their real name or their YouTube name. So I usually just default to their YouTube name because I can remember that because I can see it. I'm not the best at remembering names. So we're just getting situated, and I apologize for that. But we're going to jump right in because we're getting a late start. So again, you guys, my apologies. That's not ever my intent to be running late, but here we are. So.
Oh, she says she unboxed her buys today.
Her what? Her what?
Newton's.
Oh, cool. Did you do an unboxing video? Sounds like my sons. I'm not allowed to mention them on any social media. Exactly, Claudia. I said his name. That's probably more than he would have wanted, but there you have it. I've said it now. My sweet son, Dakota. You probably catch him in the background of some of my videos here in Alaska, but you won't get me to, you won't get him to be able to allow me to really feature him. Okay, here we go. We're going to jump right in. Some of this stuff I brought from home, and then some of the stuff we did our first couple of days here in Alaska. We did quite a bit of thrifting and poking around. We're going to start with this Silex ice cream time. This is like the instructions or the paperwork, the ephemera that came with a ice cream maker, very old, way back in the day ice cream maker. See, there's the ice cream maker. But inside this little booklet, there are some recipes for ice cream. Looks like somebody got a little bit of ice cream on it. See there? Isn't that nice? So you get the book and the ice cream. And over here, there's some recipes. And here's a recipe for coffee ice cream, which sounds heavenly. And there's some good graphics inside. The thing that I like most about this piece of paperwork, this pamphlet, is the front cover. The graphics on there are just really, really, really great. I love that. Anyway, this is going to be $8. The Silex Ice Cream Time pamphlet has a little bit of damage to it, as you saw. It's got just like somebody spilled a little ice cream on it, and it's not perfectly flat. You know, it's like been scrubbed off or something. I don't know. So it's a little tiny bit warped, but it's super cute. It's $8, and if you look on eBay, you find this for a lot more than that. I marked it down to $8 for this sale. And there's item number E for $8. Grace, hello. I am bad at keeping up with the chat, friends. Sorry. Yeah, we ship from Washington. We won't be shipping from here in Alaska. So if you buy anything today, you guys don't expect to be invoiced until very early next week. And we'll invoice and ship from home back in Washington State. So we live near Seattle. We are visiting Alaska, visiting my daughter here for the week on vacation and having a wonderful week. You guys are seeing so many cool things, and it's just great up here. The weather hasn't been amazing. It's been just kind of overcast. And then we drove down to Homer today, which is way down the Homer Spit. Look up the Homer Spit and Google the images for that, and you'll see that it's really cool there. Anyway, the Homer Spit is where we were, and it was very, very foggy, very foggy. You couldn't even hardly see the water, but it was just you can tell, a really amazing, amazing place. We're going to sell this tiny little picture. See how tiny that is? It's teeny. You could wear it as an earring. But there it is. It's just like, from the late 60s, early 70s, probably. And it's a little picture on a board. So it's wood, has felt on the back, has the little hooky thing on top. And then it's just a little tiny picture of flowers in a barrel. I do not have my measuring tool with me here, so I forgot to bring that. But I would say this is like 3 or 4 inches tall. It's very tiny, teeny tiny. So if you have a nice gallery wall and you just have a little tiny space, that's where you would plug that. My measuring? Oh, yeah, ear measuring it. Everybody does that, right? Like compare it to my head, compare it to my earring. People always do that. They hold things up here and I'm like, makes a nice earring. And they're always confused by what I mean. Okay, the cost on this guy is, I don't know, some tiny little price for this tiny little thing. Why can't I find it?
Letter Z.
It's going to be letter Z if you want it. Letter Z on this guy. And I don't find the price. So let's say $4. $4 for this tiny little barrel with flowers. The flowers are really cute in there, you guys. It's in good shape. I don't see damage to it. Anyway, letter Z, $4. Newton's coming your way in a week. Okay, let's do something cool. Look at this. This is it was purchased in Alaska in 1981. And in 1981, somebody purchased it in Alaska. They brought it to Washington State. I bought it in Washington State and then brought it back to Alaska for this sale. So there it is. It's little seals. You can see there's 2 seals, like parents, and then 2 little baby seals there. I'll hold it still so you can see it. And it's that black, it looks like soapstone. We had this conversation last night here at the house. I think this is not soapstone because it just doesn't have that cold feel of stone. I think that it was carved in soapstone and then this was cast. So my thinking is that this is resin, not actual stone. But it is fairly heavy. It's real cute. And it's some seals. So who doesn't like a seal, right? There he is. Daddy seal. Mommy seal. 2 baby seals. It's letter N. N as in Nancy. And it's going to be that's the wrong thing. I don't know. I will say that somebody in 1981 paid $9.75 for it, but you're going to get it here today for only $8. So letter N as in nest, as in noise, and it's a little seal, and it's that size. It's not huge. It won't break the bank in terms of shipping. It's not, I mean, it's heavy, but it's not huge. So anyway, letter N, $8. Okay. Oh, where shall we go from here? Claudia watched my preview video and she said, there's things there that I want. So now I'm curious, what things did she want? Ear measuring. Yeah, ear measuring is definitely a thing. Let's do this little guy. I'll measure this one by my ear. It is the size of 2.5 ears. It's 2.5 ears tall. It is an old black and white hand-colored picture of a beautiful little girl smiling and happy. And it's in this cute little frame, which has, it has the little, oops, wrong side. Just a little bend right there. So it's not a perfect shape, but it is cute. The bottom has just a little bit of wear on the corner of the frame. But you're buying it for the picture. It's just adorable little black and white, and it is hand colored. And it says on the back, Uncle Cecil and Aunt Ouida, January 1934. That's who they sent this picture to. It says, she's really cuter than this picture, I think, but for a cheap one, this is pretty cute. Her hair was a mess. So anyway, somebody wasn't totally pleased with this picture, but I think it's adorable. It's just adorable. So why can't I find anything here? I'm really struggling. I'm struggling, friends. I feel a little bit like I was not quite ready and that I'm hurrying. Oh, that's not it. I don't know why it's not showing up. Anyway, this is going to be $6.
Letter D.
Letter D. D as in delicious. We had ice cream at Homer. Delicious. There she is. Letter D and delicious. $8. What did I say? $6?
Mm-hmm.
$6.
Aw, Claudia and Nikki are so sweet.
It is hard when you're in a different place. Everything's a little bit weird, and I just obviously was rushing a bit. This is a War Rations book.
There goes the plane.
Yeah, can you hear the plane? Marina lives right on a little airstrip because she is a pilot, and she lives on an airstrip. So if you just heard that, it was a little plane going over. You know, I had told people that there was going to be a Bluebird of Happiness in the sale, and it's not here. I don't know where it went. Okay, this is going to be, yeah, so there will not be one of those tonight. If you're here only for that, then sorry. This is going to be $6. This is a War Rations book. So it's from the time of the war, and it's a War Rations book. I don't know what more there is to really say about it, but I'll pop it open and you can see inside. This one has some stamps, and it's a little bit coming apart. So the stamps are sort of falling out. See that? So it's got a bunch of spares and some rations. Oh, goodness. Coming apart. Coming apart at the seams. Anyway, the stamps are just loose in there. That's why it's not in bad shape. The stamps are just loose. They're not attached. And then there's some that are attached. Apparently those are not attached either. So they all came out. Anyway, there they are. There's a bunch of stamps in here. Here is a coffee stamp. Can you imagine if you could only buy as much coffee as your stamps allowed? Because that could be real dangerous. And then these stamps have letters. I don't know how this stamp stuff worked, friends, but anyway, there's some stamps. So anyway, it's a War Ration book. And this War Ration book belonged to Alice Hillebrand in Oakland, California. No, Calistoga, California. They crossed out Oakland. And there she is. She signed it, and she owned it, and she stamped it. And there it is. So War Ration book is letter R. Letter R as in rations. And it is $6. War Ration book. If you guys like to collect ephemera and old, just cool, funky old things that you can certainly not find now, that should be on your list. And speaking of that, here's another piece of ephemera. This is a Vogart Repeat Transfer Patterns Dutch Treat is the pattern. And they're the little patterns that you would put onto your towels, and then you would embroider them. And they're so cute. So inside is all of the transfers. It is opened, but they're unused. So they're like iron-on transfers. Maybe I'll open it one more fold. See? They're like red transfers, and you iron them on and sew them onto your towels or onto your, you could sew them onto your pillowcases. You can sew them on anything you want. Anyway, these are Vogart brand I'm trying to find a year on here, but I don't see one. You could buy this at Sprouts Rights. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't even know. For 29 cents back in 1969. That's the year. That's where you found it, right there on the original price tag. So 1969 is when you would have bought this and put it onto your towels. And now if you want to buy it, it's just going to be letter X, letter X, 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 X. And it is $5. $5 for the transfer patterns from Vogart, letter X. $5, letter X. Okay, we're going to move to a couple things that are not paper. I have some really cool things tonight, you guys. I really, really do. I found some pretty unique, cool things, and we're going to sell them to you. So exciting. Let's do this one.
Mr. L. Page.
Mr. L. Page, hello, welcome. Glad you're here.
What is letter P today?
I can't tell you what letter P is going to be today. We'll find out. This is a little, it's a wine bottle cork, and it's got the little German wood lady atop it in her fancy little skirt with the flowers. See the painting on there? And she's in good shape. There's no chips or cracks or anything like that. Her paint is in good shape. That's the top of her head. That's the bottom of her cork. Her cork is the one area that has a tiny little flaw, and you can see right there, it's just like a little tiny crack in the cork, but certainly usable if you wanted to use this. But if you collect corks and that kind of thing, she is your gal. Carol, does this one have a price on that sheet? I put prices on some of them on there. She's going to be letter
number 4.
4, letter 4. And she is made in Germany. She's $8. $8 for the little wood cork bottle stopper. Number 4, is that right? Number 4, $8. For $8.
Viking Treasure.
Viking Treasures, all yours. Those of you who are joining us late, we joined late too. Yay. Welcome to the late show. But we we are in Alaska. We are shipping from home in Washington State. So we won't be invoicing or shipping until very early next week. That's when you can expect to get your invoice from us. And that's when you can expect to have us ship out. So if you're buying something because you want to give it for a birthday present this week, you should not do that because it won't get you this week. This is a little paperweight, and it's that resin lucite type stuff. It's nice and clear. This one is not cloudy, and it does not have any scratches on the top of it, which is so nice. But this, you can see inside, it has little like dried plants in bright colors. It's got a bit of glitter down in there.
They want to know the price before the number.
Yeah. The price before the number. The price on this one, let's see if I can find that first. Sorry. The price on that, Carol? The price on this one is going to be $7. And here's the thing about it. The little logo in the center is for the Rotary Club. Rotary International. So if you collect Rotary stuff, if you know somebody in the Rotary, if you are in the Rotary, or if you care about those things, this is a good piece for you. But also if you just like resin stuff and you like paperweights, this could also be for you. So it's inexpensive because it's a pretty niche market, I think, for Rotary items. I bet if I put it on eBay, I can probably get a bunch for it. But anyway, I said $7, right? Mm-hmm. And it's number 8. Number 8. And it's the size of an ear. See that? I love this. So cool. So I found this here in Alaska. Rotary International. And it's got just lots of glitter down in there. Super mid-century. I love that. Okay. Do we get the number and everything on that one squared away? Okay. This is going to be a piece that I brought from home, but it's a great vacation piece. This is going to be $10. $10. And this is a hotel key. And it's for the Thunderbird Inn, which was located in Yakima, Washington. The Thunderbird Inn. from Yakima, Washington. But anyway, even if you don't know anything about Yakima, Washington, it's still really cool. $10 for the little room key. This is room 119, if that's a special number to you, or if Thunderbirds are special to you, or if you just like hotels. So I insure hotels, so hotels are kind of interesting to me, and so I pick up hotel stuff quite often if I see it. So anyway, there's a Thunderbird hotel room key. It's $10, and it is number 6. Number 6. It's the old Curtis key. And if you want to go to the Thunderbird Inn in Yakima and check room number 119, you might be able to get a free night in the room just by taking this key and helping yourself. I don't know. That's not a promise. There's no promise of a free night stay at the Thunderbird Inn, but it's worth a try. There you go, Thunderbird Inn. Oh, golly, I'm just having such a hard time choosing because there's so many cool things. Let's do this little guy. This is going to be $6. There it is. It's a little piece of agate, and it has puffins on it. It's a perfect Alaska piece. It's from here in Alaska, just like us. And you'll get a little piece of Alaska on just a pretty, very nice opaque piece of agate and with puffins on there. Have you ever seen a puffin? I've never seen a puffin yet. I really want to see a puffin. I've seen puffins at the zoo, but I want to see a puffin here in Alaska. And I'm just not sure that I'm going to get the opportunity, but there they are, puffins. $6. $6 for the puffins, and it's letter number K. K as in puffin. K as in kangaroo. It's a kangaroo puffin. There you go. That's that item. Ooh, I don't have my flashlight, Carol. Where is my light? Do you know? Ooh, golly jeepers. Oh, goodness creepers. Maybe I have one in my bag here. I do. I have an extra one, I'm pretty sure. There. Whew, thank heavens for 7-Elevens. Oh, thank heaven. Okay, this is the light we're going to use tonight. If anybody buys a piece that glows tonight, I'll send you one of these. So let's show you one of the glowing items. So I see lots of these. Well, I mean, I saw several of these on eBay when I was searching, and none of them mentioned the fact that they glow. And it's kind of a bright, sort of a limey green. It's not quite the green that you expect to glow. But when you hit it with the black light, it glows like the dickens. Oh, darn. Come on. Work for me. Make it glow.
Yeah.
I'm promising you, it has the greatest glow in the world on it. It's really, really a nice glow, and it's not showing up so well on the camera. I apologize. I maybe should close the curtain a little bit or something. Can you just pull that really gently? Don't pull it off the wall, though, because it'll kill me. See that a little bit better? Maybe a little bit. Anyway, it's a toothpick holder, so it's the size of a toothpick holder. If you're wondering the size, that's the size. 1 ear tall. It's a toothpick holder. It's green, and it glows because it has uranium in it. And hopefully you can take uranium in an airplane, because I'm going to. This is going to be $10. $10 for this little thing. Carol, can you read off I looked up the pattern and name and everything.
You wrote large right S pattern. Or L-E. No, yeah.
Can I just see it? I can read.
Right.
I can read my writing. This is called. It's by L.G. Wright, and it's called the S pattern. So if you look, see the S's. Ooh, they're like swirls, and they're really, really pretty. Kind of looks like waves to me, but they're S's, and it's uranium. It glows. It's beautiful, and it's by L.E. Wright. There it is. It's $10, and it's letter number 11. Number 11. 11. It's 11, but it only costs you $10. Look at that. Beautiful glow on that. Okay, number 11, $10. Claudia. I figured that's what you had your eyes on, Claudia, was the glassware. It's beautiful. The lady, we found this absolutely adorable little antique store here in Soldotna. It's called Backdoor Antiques. It's super cute. And the lady there, she lives here just during the summer, and then in the rest of the year, she goes back home to anyway, in the Midwest somewhere. And she and her husband live there. They own a farm there that it's been in their family for generations and generations. And her kids and her grandkids operate the farm now, but she goes back there in the winter and then comes up here in the summer and runs the little antique store. Anyway, she was just shocked when I hit that with the black light and it was glowing. She did not know that it was going to glow. Anyway, and so sweet. Love that. If you ever come up here, you guys go to Backdoor Antiques. This is the coolest little thing. It's a little piece of ephemera, and it's from Lentz Pharmacy in Portland, Oregon. It belonged to Mrs. Lusted. It looks like Mrs. Lusted. Mrs. Lusted after this, and it was 70 cents. Here's the back of the envelope. Try the drugstore first. So it's a little envelope, and inside the envelope is something really special. Another envelope. It says Rogers Drug and Chemical Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. And inside that envelope, when you open it up, there are 2 of these big old negatives. So let's look at this one first. This one is a little girl. So I'm going to try and hold that there. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's backwards. The dark is light and the light is dark. It's a little girl in front of an old house. And that's what that one is. And then this one is a little younger girl with a necklace on. Probably Granny's necklace. There you can see that. Isn't that so cute? I was just dying to take these down and have prints made of them. And if they don't sell, I probably will do that. But anyway, there they are. And hold on. Sorry, I don't have everything printed out. This is going to be $6 for these 2 envelopes with the 2 little negatives inside of it. So great little piece. You know, you could use the envelope. If you guys do junk journaling or anything like that, these kind of old envelopes make great add-ons in a page, and then you can put things in it. And it's so cute and clever. See that? I'm trying to turn it so the light's not shining off of it, but it's super cool. And then also you have the negatives inside, so that's a really neat thing. It's $6 and it is number letter T. T as in terrific. Totally awesome, dude. Let's do a brooch. This is a turtle brooch, and I'm going to say, I think it's like enameling on top. I'm not a super pro on these things, but anyway, he's got kind of a yellowy orange coloration to him, which I believe is an enamel. And he's just a metal brooch. He's not sterling or anything like that, but he is a brooch. Newton. Oh, took the negatives. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Newton's cupboard. So this little turtle, it's the size of a turtle brooch, and that's because it is a turtle brooch. There it is, super cute. And his little eyes on there. Let's just see if we can get him like really close up. Can you see his eyes? His eyes are like a white, and then he's got a little bit of the yellowy orange on his head, and then yellowy orange on his back. And he is a little, turn it sideways. I don't know that you're going to be able to see the eyes very well. His eyes are white, so they're hard to see. But anyway, they're on there. He's a cute little guy. And he's going to be $10. $10 for the little turtle brooch. If you're interested in the back, it has one of the kind of clasps that you stick the little, you stick the little pin in, and then you turn it so that the pin can't come undone. See, it's like that. I don't know if those are C clasps, J clasps, LMNOP clasps, but that's what it is. It's got that kind of clasp right there. And so it's nice, you know, you can pin him on you and he's not going to come unpinned and fall off and get lost. He seems to be unmarked. I didn't see any kind of a name or anything on the back of it. But anyway, there it is, little turtle. So if you like turtles and you like the color yellowish orange and you like brooches, that's 3 things coming together for you, and only $10 for number 5. Number 5. Number 5. Oh, sorry. I know some things are just hard to see. Oh, Claudia, you're such a doll. Thank you. Okay, here's a cool thing. I mentioned this in one of my videos, and I don't remember which one, or maybe it was in last week's sale. So this is just like a little rock, and it's little. It's like, you know, it's like that big. It's not huge. Little rock. Okay, it's a little tiny rock. And I'm going to look up its price. I tried to figure out what kind of rock it is, and I didn't quite figure it out. I never figured it out. Yeah, it's less than half an ear. This is like a nose. It's about the size of a nose. The one thing I found was, let's see, calcite. It might be calcite, but I don't know. Anyway, it's some sort of a rock that has different rocks in it, all sort of squished up together. So whatever kind of rocks those are, that's what this one is. It's very hard. It doesn't crumble apart. But the really cool thing about this rock is that it has parts of it that glow, and they glow pink. Darn it, I wanted it to glow. It's glowing here. How come it's not glowing on the screen? Can you see that?
A little bit when you go off underneath.
If you go that way, see that? It's pink. Yeah. And it, in person, in real life, you guys, it glows like it's
all pink. Yeah.
It's really amazingly glowy. It's like it lights up. It's like when you hit it with a black light, it's like it's lighting up on the inside. It's just really cool. I don't know what possessed me to hit this thing with the black light to discover that, but I did, and it's really cool. So it's $5 just for this little glowing rock. If you have one of those cupboards for all of your uranium glass and you just keep the black light on all the time, you could set this in there with it, and it would be so cute because it glows a beautiful pink, just a beautiful pink. I wish you could see it better. Well, but you're sort of partly also just seeing the light shining on the rock. But maybe let's try really close. If I do it really close. Well, at least there you can at least see the part that's glowing. See that? Well, anyway, I'm trying. Anyway, there it is. It's $5 and it's a little glowing rock. And it is number 9. Number 9 if you want a little glowing rock. Told you I just had like weird, cool things tonight. Different stuff. Some different stuff. Let's do this. Let's do this. This one is $5 also. Look at this. It's Hallmark Winnie the Pooh seals. I never found these, so I'm not sure what year they're from, but these are older than the hills. And so the package goes this way, but the seals inside are upside down. So I have to turn it around to show you. It's unopened. I believe it's unopened. Yeah, it's unopened. But anyway, there's the little piglet, Christopher Robin, Pooh Bear, Eeyore, Kanga, all of our friends. Oh, look at Eeyore. I have no idea, you guys, if these are very sticky because they're sealed up. So, and they're old, very old. So who knows? You're taking a chance if you're planning to use them. But anyway, there you go. They're cool. If you're a Pooh Bear fan, you can have these for $5. And it's letter G. G as in gopher. Who is not featured in these? Gopher is not here, but letter G is your letter. Letter G. Pooh Bear seals. And it says there's 48 self-adhesive seals, and originally this was 50 cents, and it came from Hallmark. Self-adhesive seals are easily removed from fabrics, have many decorative uses: mirrors, packages, envelopes, and book covers. So if you are looking for a Pooh Bear seal for your book cover, you have to look no further than this sale.
Mr. Outlaw says, I think we still sell blue.
Yeah, true. Can see a little pink. Yeah. Yeah, a little pink. All right. Let's move to this.
Yeah.
This is going to be, let's look at the price. Oh, no. This is going to be, ooh, I had this down as an offer up. Let's say $13. $13. So this is the size of that. It's like the size of a single picture. So inside, so, okay, couple things. It's in immaculate shape. It's in just great shape. Let's look at the outside first. There's the spine, perfect shape. There's your front cover, says photographs, and is in good shape. I mean, it has a little wear, but it has no tears or anything like that. I mean, the worst wear is here on the corner. You can see, I mean, just the tiniest bit of wear there. And there's the back. So here's what it says inside in this really cool writing. See that? See that writing? It says, Merry Christmas from who? Norbert, must be Norbert and Florence. From Norbert and Florence in 1901. So this was given as a gift for Christmas in the year of our Lord 1901. There you go. Isn't that cool? And then it looks like hi, New England thrifter, welcome. It looks like there's pictures in there, but these are not the real pictures. Somebody like made photocopies of pictures and put in there. So these are just photocopy pictures, but they are in there. But you can see how the book looks, and you can put your own pictures in there. Or if you collect old black and whites, this would be a great place for them. But some of these pictures that are in here are kind of cool, even though they're not original pictures. Here's something called Crooked Lake. Some guys fishing at Crooked Lake. The beautiful maiden South Shore. I don't know anything about these places. I don't know where they are. But anyway, they're really cool. But you can see the pages are all intact. They're not loose. They had fabric here. Oops, you can't see. Fabric in the, I don't know, whatever you call it, the seam or whatever. So the opening and closing doesn't wear out the paper. And so it's in just really, really great shape. I can't read what some of these say. Something runway, it's a river. And then there's quite a few that have nothing in them, just, you know, empty pages for you to put your own pictures. Farm, clam, pond. Don't know. Long Marsh, home of the deer. In July, fresh meat. Oh, I don't think I'll show that picture. It's a deer that somebody got. Sunset on the lake. Ooh, that looks like an actual original picture here. Nancy. Something about through the ice at camp. See, look at that. Aren't these cool? Anyway, I love looking at old photographs and things. There's a real, I guess there's a few actual photographs in here. There's a photograph there. That's a real one of Baxter's, I don't know, Leicestershire or something. I don't know. Here's a picture of some people that are, hi, Jan, that are doing riding on horses, probably playing polo, or maybe it's a fox hunt. I don't know. Here's, this must be from England. This one says Piney Ridge, Bone Hill, Tamworth, England. That's what that says. Anyway, this really cute little book. What did I say the price was, Carl? $13. It was from 1901. It's super cool. It's all of that and more. And it is letter I. Letter I. She's doing sign language and she doesn't know that I don't read sign language. It's letter I. It's $13. It's so cute. And I love that. That's a really great one. Okay, what else have we here? Let's do, I was kind of hoping that Patrick would show up tonight because I have something that he might like. And it's going to be $9. That's all it's going to be. $9.
Would have liked that thing. That little nasty bee.
It's a flower frog, and it's the clay kind. See that? Look at that. Isn't that so cute? $9 for a flower frog, a clay one. It has the tiniest little chip right there. Just a little tiny chip. And then you know how flower frogs, you stick that kind of sticky clay stuff on the bottom to make it stick to the bottom of the vase or whatever. It has some of that, but that just all comes off. It's kind of like gum. Anyway, I didn't scrape it all off, but I can do that before I send this to you. Other than that, I don't see any problems with this. I think that it's in really great shape. It's not cracked, and it is really quite beautiful. It's that really neat looking clay stuff. So it's $9. It's a flower frog. I'm sure all know what a flower frog is. It's the type that if you wanted to, you could stick your pens and pencils or something in it. You could use it as a flower frog. Or if you do some sort of a vignette, you can put things in it. Or especially if you do, like if you have a nursery or like a garden room or something like that, flower frogs stand alone as a really great display piece, especially really cute ones like this. So the white that you're seeing is that sticky stuff that will all come off, and it will just be this beautiful dark brown color clay flower frog, and it's really cool. It's $9, and it's letter P. Patrick likes flower frogs. Let's do another piece of paper. How about? Isn't this so cute? This is from Hallmark also. We've got several Hallmark things tonight. What? Oh. It's a little recipe book. It says, a recipe book of treats because you're sweet. So I suspect that this was sold like a card, but it's also a little cookbook. And so it has like just little recipes in it. And you could also send it to somebody as a card. See? That's so cute. Yeah, totally. You could totally stick those little flags in it. Mom, that's a great idea. That's what I was thinking too. Candy roll, peanut brittle, some fun little recipes in here. You can make a popcorn ball. Calls for Caro syrup, divinity fudge, all the good stuff. Cocoa puffs, chocolate peanut clusters. This is making me very hungry. I already had ice cream today, so there will be no brownies nor mint delight for me. But anyway, there it is. So it's this cute little book. That's not quite all the pages. I skipped a few. But the last one is birthday crisps. So you could use this as a little birthday card. And there it would be. And way back in the day, can you imagine how much this would be at Walmart? I mean, at Hallmark now with all these pages in it? $10. And back when this was sold, it only cost 50 cents. 50 cents. Anyway, it's super cute. Little recipe book of treats, that size right there. And it is $6. $6 for the little recipe book. That's the really great thing about it, you guys, is the graphics. I guess I was assuming that was obvious to you. But it's got really cool, sweet pictures like from the 70s. To me, that looks like 70s. Somebody agree or disagree? Looks like 70s to me. Maybe 60s.
Letter A.
Letter A. This is letter A. A for awesome. It's the awesome recipe book of treats. There it is. Awesome. Letter A. And $6. Okay. We're going to do this little guy. This one is just a little bit weird. This is going to be $10. I'll just tell you the price out front.
Claudia,
it's a little heart. Oh, Claudia, thank you. This is the size, so it's not huge. This is just a little heart. It's got this little Holland girl, and it says Ratvik on the bottom. Rattvik, and it has the little double dots over the A. Umlauts. It has an umlaut over the A. Thank you. Carolyn the culottes knows the word umlauts. Okay, it's a little heart, and on the back, it has a little wire holder so that it stands up. So it's a little frame that stands up, but it's for your hidden love. So you put a picture in here of your hidden love that you don't want anyone to see because it's covered up by a door. But you can open it up and ta-da! There's your hidden love right inside of there. See? So it's like a little frame, and you slide the picture down into the top there. So it would have your little picture in there, and there's no glass over it or anything. It would just be your picture. but it's protected not by glass, but by a door. And then you don't have to admit that you love them to everyone. They'll be hidden away. So if you have somebody that you love who's very ugly and you don't want anyone to see their name, you should buy this frame. And it's $10, and it's a letter Q. Q as in quite odd. But I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah, use for flags. Thanks again, Claudia. Okay, so this is letter Q, and it's $10, and it's just a weird little thing, and I love it. From Holland. Did I say that? Holland?
Mm-hmm.
It's hauled in from Holland. We hauled it. It's a haul. It's part of a haul video. It's not from Alaska. It's part of a haul. Okay, we're going to go with these cards. Look at that. Fish cards. Aren't they cool? And these are an advertisement piece. So they're Dow Industrial Company. Dow Industrial Company gave away these cards with a little fish. I'm not sure what kind of fish. I mean, it's that kind of fish right there. And then this other pair has a little bass, a different fish. That one looks like a bass to me. And they're both Dow Industrial. Here's what the backs look like. They're kind of funky looking. But the fronts have the little fish, two different fish. So two pairs of, or sets of cards. They're sealed in the original packaging. You can see that. All sealed up still. So they are for sure all there. And they are 2 decks of cards. And they are going to be $8. $8 for the 2 decks of cards. Dow Industrial Company advertising. What does it say on top? It says BB playing cards. Plastic coated, made in the USA. I have no idea how old these are, you guys, but they have a vintage feel to them. And they are $8 for number 2. Letter V, sorry. Letter V. V as in very, very cool. There you go. Cards. Letter V. I told you she's doing sign language. And this could be either be a 2 or it could be a V. But today it's a V. If you want the cards, you're going to have to give me a V. Oh, golly. Golly jeepers. Did I put a price on this one, Carol? I'm pretty sure I did. You guys, this is a cool deal. If you look these up on eBay, oops, I'm leading the wrong direction. Trying to put my face and this in the screen at the same time. And when I do that, then I can't see the screen. I don't know. There, we'll go that direction. It has the cloisine metal. So the frame is metal, has the cloisine enamel on the bottom in sort of a dragon pattern. And around here, you can see the same. And then inside of here, what this is, can you see me through it? It's transparent. I'm not sure if it seems transparent to you, but it is. It is very, very thin silk that's encased in glass here. And they've done this beautiful embroidery work, which is 2-sided. So it's beautiful and visible from both sides. The embroidery is done in such a way that it can be viewed from this side or from this side. Is that so cool? These are Chinese from the research that I did. You guys, I am not from China, but the research that I did said that these were from China. I hope that's true. They on eBay, these are between $25 and $35. I saw several of these on there. I never saw this exact bird. I'm not sure exactly what he is, but I really liked him. So this is the one I picked up. And of all things, I picked this up in Alaska. It's not very Alaskan, but there it is. It's from Alaska. And it just circles like that. You can see both sides of the embroidered bird done in silk. Now it has a little bit of damage here, and it's just like some sort of like, you can just see it's like, it looks kind of like rust or whatever. It's just schmudge on there that doesn't come off. So I would put that in the back if it was me. But there you have it. That's what that piece is. And he is going to be, what did I say the price was, Carl? $18. That's what I thought. So $18 here on our sale, much cheaper than you're going to find it on eBay, but I want to pass it along to you for a good price. And it is letter M, M as in mouse, because that bird is not a mouse. M as in monkey. And it's $18. There it is. So this is glass. This is metal. On the bottom, it just has like felt. And there it is. These are really just kind of cool. They're really growing on me. I bought several of those at an auction back home, but they're big ones. So they're like about that big. And they sell for about $100 plus on eBay. I sold one, and I've 2 more that I need to get on there. They have cats on them. Anyway, they're cool. I was unaware of those until I started this resale portion of my life. And so I'm learning all kinds of new things and discovering new things. It's exciting. This right here is a trivet. So on the back, it has cork, and it talks about the artist Jody Wilson. She's a Salish artist. So this is done, here in Alaska. And these you can also find on eBay, and I'm going to give you a better price than you will find on eBay. This is a really fun Alaska type piece. This particular one is a wolf right there. And it's going to be $20. That's how much this is. So what it is, just a trivet. So it's like a tile. You can see it's in perfect shape, no cracks, no chips. The decoration on the top of it has no scratches and is in good shape. And then on the back, it has the cork. So you can use this to set it on your table, set your pot on top of or whatever, and it protects your table and your countertops from the heat. So it's just a kitchen trivet, and it's the little wolf. This is the kind of Native American design. I studied this back when I was in college a little bit, but I can't even remember the names of all these different shapes that they use. But in Native art, they only use certain shapes. So if you look closely at this Pacific Northwest Native art, you find repeats of these same kinds of shapes. That shape that's in the ear is one of them. It's a really cool shape. Can't think of the name of it. It's just escaping me. And then they use circles. So the sun there and the eyeball. And anyway, but you'll see, if you look closely at this kind of art, you see repeats and variations of the same shapes over and over. Anyway, it's a wolf. It's $20, and it is letter S, as in sunshine on my wolf. Letter S for the wolf. I have several more of those at home, so if you're interested in those, let me know. And I've got not just the wolf, I've got several other ones as well. Carol, what did I put for a price on this Smokey?
Okay.
So you guys, I really debated about whether to put this on the sale tonight because it's rare. And what it is a Smokey the Bear, and it says, prevent forest fires. Smokey says, snuff it. And on the back, it's like a suction cup. So you can suction it onto your window of your car, and then you put your ashes in there. So it's a little ashtray, a snuff it ashtray. And it's Smokey the Bear, Smokey Bear. And if you go quickly to eBay, you'll find that these sell for about $110. There's several that have actually sold on eBay for quite a bit more than the $40 that I'm asking tonight. I know that seems like a really high price for what this is, but if you're familiar with Smokey Bear and you are a collector of any of this kind of stuff, that will be a price that seems like magical to you. It does have, just on the tip of its little hat here, it has just a little tiny chip right there, which I'll try to show you. Right there. Up on the peak there. It's a little bit chipped. You wouldn't see it from the front, but from the inside, you can see that it's got just a little roughness there. He's got a tiny bit of loss of cold paint on his nose, but he's in really, really great shape. And these guys go for a ton of money. So even if you're just a reseller and you want to look at eBay right now really quickly and decide maybe you want to invest in this so you can resell it, you can probably double your money. It's $40, and it is number 10. Seemed like a good thing to pick up in Alaska just because it's kind of outdoorsy and it's Smokey Bear. It's not smoky up here at all. Back home in Seattle, it's very smoky, but we haven't noticed smoke up here. There apparently has been a bit of smoke, but we have not noticed smoke here like nearly like we did in Seattle. So there he is, Smokey Bear, and he's just a little ashtray. Prevent forest fires, Smokey says, snuff it. He's $40, and he is, I forgot.
Number 10.
Number 10. He's number 10. If you want number 10, you can have it for $40. There you go. That's one of my favorite items for tonight. Let's do this picture. How's about a picture? So I don't know, you guys, if you're going to buy this for the picture or if you're going to buy it for the frame. But it's got one of those kind of frames, the little tri-fold frames. And it's got really, really cool kind of deco graphics on it. See that? Beautiful. And it's in great shape. It has had at some point a little fold across the back. It wasn't like creased, but it folded a little bit there. So you can see that. Can't really see it so well. There you go. It's different and it brings interest to your channel. Yeah, thank you. I like to find different things that you're not going to see everywhere. I'm just not interested in just selling the same old stuff over and over. I'll sell some of it. Want to definitely sell things that people want to see and want to buy too, but I want to find different fun things. I'm just trying to find the price on this. I apologize, you guys. Baby girl, that's the other one. The other one. Okay, $6. We'll call this one $6. I think I probably had a higher price on it. And inside is the black and white picture of the beautiful lady with the pearls. Her name is Pearl. And she has pearls. Inside is the beautiful lady picture of the lady with the bob haircut, and her name is Bob. And then, and it's the beautiful little frame. And inside is the picture of the lady in the pretty black blouse, and her name is Blouse. Okay, anyway. It's about that big. And it's probably a 4x5 or something like that, I'm going to say, guessing, of the picture inside. Does that seem like 4x5? 4x6? I don't know. It's that size right there. 6, I don't think it's 6. Anyway, it's that size. And it's the trifold. And it's... Yeah, right? She does kind of look like Lady Edith. And I just love the graphics on the outside of it. Anyway, so that's what that is. It's $6, and it is... letter W. W as in wonderful. Wonderful. I do have a few more really cool, interesting, different, unique things tonight, you guys. So don't go anywhere yet. I gotta look this one up. Sorry. I've got to grab it on my list. Owl. Little sneak. It's an owl. Whitco, that's the brand. I had forgotten. It's the Whitco mid-century modern owl. So some of these, you guys, you find them inside of a large log or whatever, and then some of them are just the single owls, and this is a single owl. This is the green-eyed. There are also orange eyes, and those are the only I'm familiar with is orange and green. There may be others, but those are the ones I'm familiar with. The Whitco owl, and it's carved, and then I don't know if you guys are familiar with these, but however you carve it, it has sort of like ridges wherever the little here. Oh, can you hear that? Anyway, it's sort of ridged. Anyway, and then it's got the hook on the back. It's in really good shape. It's got the green. They're felt eyes. And then he's got his big tummy, and he's sitting on the little log, and he's got the little plastic greens right there. So this is by Whitco. It's a Whitco owl, mid-century modern, green eyes. He's $12. And there's lots of these on eBay and online, you guys, but they sell. I have sold several of these online, and I really like these. My grandma Young used to have some of these in her house, and at the time I thought, oh, those are so tacky. Back in the 80s when they were old. And now that it's the 2020s, now they're really old. And so now they're cool again. And I love these. I had this one for a long time. Those of you who watch my videos will know that this guy was on my gallery wall in my shed for a long time. He does have just one little hitch. And that's on the back of his ear. He has just, and where you'll never see it, but on the back there, just the corner is just chipped just a little bit. See that? It's like lighter color wood a little bit on the inside because it's chipped away there. You see that? I think you can see it. Anyway, so that's what he is. He's just a little owl, Whitcoat owl, and he is
Letter L.
Letter.
12.
He's what?
Letter L for $12.
Oh, letter L, $12. She said it's letter L 12. It threw me off. It's letter L. L as in lovely, lovely owl for $12. The Whitcoat owl. Do you remember that owl, Mom? Are you still here? Mom disappeared. She just makes her presence known and then she's gone. Let's do this. Carol, I think I have a price on this on there. Do I not? This is one of those little silhouettes. You guys, I hope to goodness I can get this home without breaking it. Because it's the convex glass. So puffy glass. And then it has the black and white, or the black silhouette, and then the photo behind it. Or I guess it's a painting behind it. It's not a photo because it's like a castle. But it's the beautiful lovers of old. And this is an old one. So, oh, hi, Mom. So the back is the cardboard with the little hook. And it's got the black silhouette. It is in good shape at this moment. If I break this on the way home, I will certainly not invoice you for it. And I will apologize in advance because I'm just hoping I can get it there. Anyway, it is, how much did you say? $11. $11 for this little guy. And it's letter H. $11, letter H, as in happy hands. That's what they have. Are they holding hands? I think they're holding hands. Kind of looks like she's holding his shoulder. You do? You have some of these from Grandma Baker? I did not know that. I love these so much. These just remind me of that time. But anyway, I like that one. This one. It's a handsome, dapper man and a very beautiful woman in a very puffy dress. And there they are. So it's this size. It's small. It's the normal size of these. And I've forgotten all the numbers again. Letter H. $11, letter H. H. For $11. Surprisingly, I found this, you guys, here in Alaska at a thrift store. You would never find this at a thrift store in Washington State. They would have pulled it out and put it on their special aisle. But apparently in Alaska, people don't know as much about things, and they just go ahead and put it on the shelf. And then Sean comes along and buys it. I left the price tag on this one. This one I found in Alaska too. This is a Mexican pottery piece that I found in Alaska. I told you guys, just nothing but weirdness happens in my life. So this is the size of a regular plate. I have had some of these at home that are like large. This is just a regular plate. So I'm going to say something like, thank you, Mr. Elpage, something like 11 or maybe 12 inches across. I wish I had my measuring stick so I could tell you exactly. But it has the swan painted on there and some cactuses and just a pretty design around the edge. On the back, you can see it's just the Mexican clay. And they always build out the little hook, bump there that has a hole in it. So you hang it with a string or a wire or whatever you want, but it's got a string in it right now. So anyway, it's the Mexican clay. And it's painted on there. And let's see, no chips or cracks. And I mean, the paint looks to be in like darn good shape. Oh, bye, Newton's Cupboard. Thanks so much for being here. Loved having you. This is going to be letter what, Carol?
It is number 7.
Number 7. Okay. It's number 7. It's
$20.
Again, it's about 11 inches across, I believe. It's no chips or cracks. I was going to show you just one little spot on the paint you see here. It just has just a little bit of extra, like the black paint kind of smeared up just a little bit or something. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see it. It's not a big deal. It's barely visible. It's in really quite good shape. And there it is. Mexican pottery plate. $20. $20 for the Mexican pottery. Number 7. Number 7. 777 $20 Mexican pottery plate. Let's do this little brooch. This little brooch. It got just a little bit bent. So I need to, when I get home, I'll take the pliers and fix this little pedal. Got just smashed down a little bit, but it's metal. It'll be easily popped back up. Anyway, it's green and purple little brooch. Let's hold it up there.
I think it says it's the size of a head and a half.
It's a head and a half, yes. Anyway, so this is a little 60s flower power brooch. Purple and green. There's the little brooch back. And there's the little brooch. What's the price on this one, Carl?
I don't know either.
Oh, I didn't mark it. Sorry. Oop, sorry. Forgot that you didn't have all the prices. This one's $16. $16 for the metal brooch. It's green and purple. It's got the little bob bouncy round center. Purple and green. Beautiful little brooch. $16. Letter 2. Letter 2 for the brooch. $16. Bringing the brooch all the way to Alaska. North to Alaska. We're going north. The rush is on. Look at this, you guys. This is the coolest thing. I love this. So this is Gaucho Land, and it's a playbill. So there was a play called Gaucho Land, which I'm unfamiliar with. But this is a playbill for Gaucho Land.
Claudia.
Oh, thank you, Claudia. On the back, Sartorian Wolf, makers of fine jewelry. So there's the ad on the back. This is in pretty good shape, but it's stapled, and the staples have rusted over time. And so the inside is loose. See, it's loose. But it's still there, and it's really cool. So I'm going to take the center out just for a second so you can see the inside of the paperwork, of the cover. And it says, The Dictator Senior Class Play, given in the North Central Auditorium. And then it has ads for different various places that were near this high school where this play was done. It was done by the students in the Department of Music of the North Central High School. So what you can see there, Gaucho Land. And then inside of here, it has all the information about the different acts and the actors and all of that. But here's the really cool thing. This play, Gaucho Land, was put on at the North Central Auditorium for North Central High School, wherever that is, Thursday and Friday, December 16th and 17th, 1915. This is well over 100 years old. So this is an actual beautiful antique. Just a really fun little piece. If you want to do an ephemera bowl, like what Katie and Patrick showed us on their video. And if you haven't watched that video, you should go watch it. It's really interesting. Or you could also put this on a tiered tray. And our friend Newton's Cupboard just did a video about how to make your own tiered tray. If you don't have one already, you can make one following her tutorial. But this is just a small piece, so it's great for display. Gaucho Land with the great graphics. Let me show you that. And 1915. So this is going to be, $8 for Gaucho Land. And it is letter U. U as in unbelievable. Gaucho Land, letter U, $8. Trying to make sure that this stuff stays safe over there. Okay. Where should we go next? Oh, I know. There's a couple of these over here. These are the Alaska Sportsman magazines. Did I put a price on there for these, Carl?
No.
I'll look up the price over here. $13. $13 for the two of them. These are from January and February of 1951. Look at the beautiful graphic on the front of that one. Has the owl chasing the mouse. $13. $13 for the set for both of them. And then this one has the bear. Look at that. And somebody apparently was fishing. They caught some fish. They put their fish in their little What do you call that thing, Carol?
Oh,
The
basket.
Yeah, the fish basket. What's that called? Oh, for crying out loud, I can't think of it. Anyway, the bear came along, they dropped it, and they ran. But there it is. Somebody tell me what that thing's called. Creel, a fishing creel. They had the fish in the fishing creel, and then the bear came, and the fishing creel just stayed right there, and they were on the run. Anyway, these are from 1951, so you can just imagine the really cool stories that are inside of here and the really amazing graphics. So Alaska Sportsman, 1951. And yeah, fish creel. Yeah, that's what it is. Ooh, yikes. A boat crew and hunting partner. We got along fine. Bob took most of the chances. Shows Bish had left a medium-sized eagle and me. These guys shot an eagle, you guys. Holy cow. What is going on in 1951? What is happening? Yeah, won't see that today. But anyway, really cool ads and that kind of thing. Look at the war surplus ad. 2 perfect gifts. Lots of pictures of bears and ducks. And ooh, look at this. Alaska oddities. At Merrill Field in Anchorage, Alaska, where a highway crosses an airstrip, there's a stoplight to keep cars and planes from colliding. Isn't that cool? And back in 1951, that was still the same then. There's ads. So there's personal ads. If you want to find a boyfriend from 1951, you might find them here in this very magazine. So the 2 Alaska Sportsman magazines with really cool graphics on the front. These would be really great, you guys, just to frame these up and display them just like this. But they're in good shape. They're not ripped or torn. I don't see tears or anything like that. These were back in the days when they just shipped your magazine just like that. So there's somebody's address there. This went to Seattle, Washington. But anyway, there it is. The Alaska Sportsman magazines, they're $13. They are letter F. F as in very fun. Fun, Alaska Sportsman. Fun, Alaska Sportsman. Okay, let's do this. Somebody help me with this, please. Please help me. I did research and still did not figure out exactly what this is. So obviously it's a crocheted doily with a beautiful rose. It's a little bit dimensional, but not a lot. Anyway, it has the rose in the middle there, and it's the red and white with a little bit of green, beautiful. But it's the ones that are, it goes around the back, and it encases this piece in the middle that has metal around the edge and is like a heavy-duty cardboardy kind of stuff. Now, I thought this was a flue cover, but it's not, because I couldn't find anything like that. It's got a hook, so you can just hang it. Maybe it's just for display. But were these supposed to be used as a hot pad? Yeah, okay, so it is a trivet. I just could not decide. I couldn't decide, but I think it's a trivet. Anyway, it's the beautiful red and white crocheted trivet. Let's call it a trivet because that's what Mom says it is. Mom's right, so there you go. It's trivet. So you can take this off and wash it or whatever. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. I bought this here in Alaska. It's got one little loose thread there, right there. Yeah, so it is a hot plate. I couldn't decide for sure, and I couldn't find them online to confirm that. So anyway, there it is. It's in good shape. It's red and white. I don't see stains on it, but I'm not making any perfect promises. There's maybe a little stain right there. Anyway, nothing serious. It's in good shape. It's pretty. And it's going to be letter O, and I didn't put a price in there. Oh, darn it. It's $5. $5 for letter O. $5 letter O for the crocheted trivet with the little hook. And you can just put it right onto your wall in your beautiful kitchen, your beautiful 50s kitchen. $5. Nice. All right, let's go to this one. This one has a price in there, right? Okay. All right, this one's going to be $6. We'll just put that out there straight out of the gate and get it out of the way. It's a puzzle. It's a play school puzzle of boats. And it is not in perfect shape. It's been played with by kids. And so, you know how sometimes these puzzles, they start to just come away just a little bit where the pieces come together. And it has a little bit of that, but it is really in quite good shape for its age. It has a little bit of discoloration on the bottom. You can see that there. See that? I hate that I point out all these flaws on things, but I want you to know exactly what you're getting. The corner's been, banged up just a little bit, but pull it back. Look at this. It's just so cute. You guys, it's so cool. If you do any kind of boat displays, kids displays, any of that kind of thing, you need this. It's so cool. And we said it's $6, right? And it is letter B as in boat. B as in boat for $6, which is a really, really good price for this. I did find some of these on eBay, and they vary in prices. Mine is not in perfect shape, so we have reflected that in the $6 price. But it's B as in boats for the boat puzzle. Kids boat puzzle. And it's, it's one of those, I don't even really say what this is. It's like those cardboard puzzles, that littler kids can put together. And it just goes together like that. And it's super cute with this really, really cool boat. And then down below here, there's other little boats. There's some tugboats there, and a little paddle wheeler, a little sailboat, and just like a little outboard. And a great big ship. There it is. Boat puzzle by Play School. There you have it. Still have a couple more items. This is so exciting. Carol, did I put a price on this book? Now or Never by Oliver Optic.
No.
Oh, darn it.
You can do it.
We're going to say it's $10.
Okay.
Now or Never by Oliver Optic. So there's the spine, and it's got this flower on it. So even if you wanted to display it with other books like that, it looks really cool. If you wanted to lay it flat and have the front displayed, it looks like that. It's a little sailor guy, and that's really cool. So if you have any kind of like boat, sailor, nautical look, that would be great for display. So the book itself is great for display. You're welcome to read it and do whatever you want. It is just starting to come away from the spine just a little bit. So you're going to have to just treat this gingerly, just a little bit gingerly. It's got that kind of newsprint type pages, sort of rough. I don't know how to describe that paper, but I guess hopefully you can see it there. It's not super white. But here's the really cool thing. Can you see the date on this book? I'll hold it really still. Dorchester, November 15th, 1856. That was an 18 with an 8. 1856. This book's almost 200 years old, so it's no wonder that the spine is loose on it. It is really cool. So there are further later issues of this same book, but this one does not show any other date other than the 1856. So I have to believe that this book was printed in 1856. I really believe it was.
Oh, they said you're bringing the antiques.
Yeah, bringing the antiques. It had at some point, going the wrong way. See that hole right there? Some little bug bored into this book.
Yeah.
Isn't that so weird? It's just, this book has been around for a hot minute. Anyway, it's $10, and it's letter J. Just Jammin'. This book is pretty cool. Found that here in Alaska. Okay, what shall we do? Let's do these other magazines. I'd like to get these ones out on the table. Did anybody take the first set of Alaska Sportsman magazines? Because I have a second set. If you didn't like the first ones, maybe you like these ones better. These ones are for July and August, also 1951. The first one has, once again, our puffin friends on the front. See that? I'll hold still. I've been told that I move around too much when I'm showing things. And then, so the little puffins, and then the guys showing up in the little boat to see the puffins on the Puffin Rocks. That's July. And then in August, there is an actual photograph on the front. And it's this native man and his dog. And he's holding a gun. He's probably looking for a caribou. I see some caribou or something in the background. Anyway, that one's an actual photograph. This one, again, is an artistic rendering of puffins. These have, again, the really cool graphics. If you are into guns and shooting and things like that, this is a really cool one. This Remington with a great big bear. But it's got all kinds of fun stories. The inside of these magazines is black and white, but they have fun pictures, really kind of cool stories of times of old. The Sourdough Roadhouse, main trails and bypaths. But I don't know what it is, you guys. For me, it's usually the ads that draw my attention in these old magazines. Anyway, so July and August of 1951. Look, a rhinoceros on the back of that one. I don't know what that has to do with Alaska, but here's another ad for bullets. Looks like a wolf or a coyote or something. I don't know. Anyway, so these again are $13, and they are number Y. Why not? Why not take home the Alaska Sportsman magazines for $13? That'll make your day. It'll give you something really fun to read at night. All right, I got just a couple more. Oh, Claudia, I'm sorry, but I'm holding off on that one. I'm going to do this one first. This one's on your list, right, Carol? Mm-hmm. The price on this was $5. So this is a 75th anniversary free coaster with purchase of this carton. So whatever the carton was, this was hooked onto the carton, and you got this free coaster. And it's never been taken out of the package, so it's still sealed up. That's why you can't see it so well. It has plastic over it. But it's a little tin metal coaster, and it's a Coke coaster. So if you happen to be a Coca-Cola collector or you know one, this is a great little gift for only $5 because these are from 1976. So there's, not a ton of them left. And even fewer of them that are still in the original packaging. The back of this, you can see, it does have a little bit of, I don't know, corrosion is the right word. What is that, Carol? What would you call that? Just that it has little, age to the metal. Where the metal is exposed, it has little age. Inside there is the prettiest little lady with a glass of Coke. Refreshing, delicious drink, Coca-Cola. There it is. So it's a little tiny coaster. It's a single tin coaster in its original packaging, so which is just kind of a cool thing, right? I told you guys I have really cool, weird things today. Found this in Alaska, and you can tell all of your friends, I got it from Alaska. And it's Coca-Cola little old piece.
Letter C.
$5 letter C. $5 letter C. $5 letter C. Okay, we're going to do one more, and then we're going to do Claudia's. The Blue Fox Inn. And you guessed it, these came from Alaska. And there's two of them. They're big trays. They're like, what do you call that? Fiberglass trays. See, I'll show you the back. You can see it's that fiberglass sort of stuff. Thank you, Claudia. So these are from the Blue Fox Inn. I looked it up, but I never found where the Blue Fox Inn is. So maybe it's a thing, maybe it's not. I don't even know. But it's a cam tray, and it's big. You can see that it's, it's like a big regular tray like you would use at a restaurant. And you would carry out all of the drinks, all of the Coca-Colas. And then you would set them on Claudia's coaster. But you would bring them out on the Blue Fox Inn tray. And there are two of these. And I'll send them both to you. For how many dollars?
Oh.
It's on your sheet.
No.
I think it is.
No.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
I wrote the number 12 on there.
$10. $10 for two trays. Two big Blue Fox Inn trays. If you only want one, just let me know and I'll just send you one. But if you want a Blue Fox Inn tray, there you have it. And if you want to start the Blue Fox Inn, you can carry one tray on each shoulder and you can bring all the drinks to the table. Sorry, what? Pickled. Hello. Welcome. Glad you're here. We're almost done. And that's exciting. So the Blue Fox Inn trays, these are $10 for the two trays. They're big, big, big. They're $10 and they are number 12.
Yes.
$10 number 12. Woo, woo, woo. Blue Fox Inn.
Where's your spinner pen?
My who what?
The spinner pen.
Oh, it's right here. So I have 2 more items. Sorry, I said 1, and there's really 2. And one of them I'm super excited about. Let's do Claudia's first. Can I see that little thing again where I cheat sheeted? This is Ellie Smith. It's made by Ellie Smith. And it's the Oneida pattern. Thank you, Carol. You can have it back now. It's going to be $10. It's a toothpick holder. Toothpick holder. It's $10. Oneida pattern. Look at that. Beautiful amberina. Do you guys like amberina? Some people just really, really like amberina. And I've gotten so that I really kind of like it. It's very popular. And this one glows like the dickens. So very often the orange part, the yellowish orange part in amberina glows. In this case, it definitely does. It's hard to tell so much.
When you go above it,
But there it is. It is really glowing. I'm promising you some beautiful orange glow. The Oneida pattern. So help yourself to a toothpick, friends, for $10. And it's letter
number 3.
Letter 3. The Oneida pattern of glowing amberina for $10. Number, say it again.
3.
Number 3.
I grabbed it.
Number 3. I knew Claudia was going to jump on that one. I had to hold it to the last just to keep Claudia around. Claudia, you're so sweet. Okay, one last item for the night.
This overstuffed house that has to be the smallest black.
Nancy's here. Hi, Nancy. Oh, yeah, these are those little keychain black lights. So again, Claudia, if you want one, I'll send one of these to you with your glowing items that you bought tonight. I know you do. I was teasing. Claudia's awesome. So you guys, these are great that you can just stick it on your keychain, keep it in your pocket. I keep a couple of them in my car. So I always have them if I'm going to make a last minute unexpected stop at a thrift store or antique mall. I always have a black light. So yeah, you need one of those if you don't have one. Okay, this is another really, really cool little thing. I think this might be something that Patrick would be impressed with. This is called a spinner coin. And these are collectible. People collect spinner coins. This particular one, it was an advertisement piece, but it's not clear for whom it's advertising. So I'm going to say a pretty unsuccessful advertising piece. But as a cool old thing, it is a real treasure. So it says, your pump island is your treasure island. So I don't know what that means. That must relate to whoever put these out. So I don't know if it had something to do with gas or what. But you can see in the center there, there's a little dot right there. And that dot allows this to spin. What's the matter?
I lost. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to see if I can spin this so that you can see it. I might have to tip it so much that it won't spin. Ah, darn. Yeah, it's going to slide down. Anyway, they spin. It spins like a top. It spins really, really well, actually. And it's because of that little dot in the center, which is just raised just a little bit. You could easily keep this in your pocket with your other coins. And then here's what it says on this side. This is the important part. This is the part that's on top. The spinner part is on the bottom. And then on top, so spinning like this, and on top it says, round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. And the arrow in the middle says, you pay. So what you do is you spin this round and round in the center of the table, and whoever it lands on, they pay for the next round of drinks. So that's what spinner tokens were for. Spinner tokens or spinner coins. So isn't that cool? They're just the tiniest little thing. It's like the size of a quarter-ish. But if you wanted to use it, you could do that. Round and round it goes, and wherever it lands, you pay. And or these are also super, super collectible. So that's what this is. It was a new thing to me. I discovered this and just think it's really, really, really cool. And it's going to be $9, which, by the way, is a killer price, friends. Killer, killer, killer price.
Number 1.
So it'll allow you to start a new collection, and you can, whenever you find a new spinner token to add to that collection that you started tonight, you can remember your friend Sean at Skunky Junk, and you will think fondly on us about your newfound cool collection. Spinner token. It's number 1. It's $9. $9, number 1 spinner token. Open MRI with little mental anguish. Yeah, I've had MRIs and they are not my favorite thing. Not my favorite thing. So that's our items for tonight. That's what we hauled down here, or I mean up here to Alaska, and what we gathered while we've been here in Alaska. And there you have it. But Marina never made an appearance tonight. Yeah, I want you to. It's your house. Here we are. We're having our video in your house, and you haven't made an appearance. She's tramping down the stairs. See this painting behind me, friends? My daughter painted that. Isn't that so cool? I don't know how well you can see it. It's kind of glaring. But my talented daughter, I'm going the wrong way.
You're the wrong way.
I'll go that way. There she is, my daughter Marina, the pilot. And thank you for allowing us into your house tonight, Marina, for our beautiful sale and all of our beautiful friends. All right, friends. I don't think that I will run back through everything again. If you have missed anything and you joined us late, feel free to look back at the video. And if you find something there that you really are dying to have, just send me an email. So my email is skunkyjunkshawn@gmail.com. If you bought anything tonight and you haven't bought from me before, make sure that you send me an email with your information so that I can bill you and send you your stuff. I will be doing invoicing and shipping early next week, so just about a week away from today. We will have another sale Tuesday night of next week, back at home again. It'll be just a generic, regular, old, vintage, cool stuff sale. So, sometimes I've been having some theme sales, and it's challenging finding all of the little things that fit the theme. So this will be an unthemed sale. So all the cool stuff that I've been collecting along the way, we'll throw into that sale. So we look forward to seeing you then. Anybody here in the chat that has, thank you so much, Viking Treasure Hoard. We are really enjoying our time here in Alaska. It's really, really been fun. And now we're looking forward to seeing some more of Alaska for the rest of the week. I still get to go flying with Marina. We haven't done that yet, but I'm looking forward to that. And that'll be my first time flying with my own daughter. So that's exciting. Let's see, what else was I going to say? Anyway, if you saw something that you wanted and you didn't catch it while we were selling it, feel free to send me an email and we will hook you up. Thanks for everybody that's been here tonight. If you have sales of your own, that's what I was going to say. If you have sales of your own, please feel free to jump in and put them in the chat. Tell us when they are. Nancy, you for sure are you doing a Thursday night sale this week? What's that?
Claudia said she's going to be on Jody's.
Oh, Claudia, you're going to be on Jody's channel Thursday night. Upper Valley Flying. Yeah. Marina does some crazy flying. She flies like right down between the mountains in the little valleys, and crazy. She does some fun stuff. She flies the pipeline so that they just kind of fly along the pipeline to make sure that everything is copacetic with the pipeline. People aren't supposed to be riding their four-wheelers by the pipeline, and people are not supposed to be carving into the pipeline to steal gas, and bears are not supposed to be knocking the pipeline down, things like that. So they fly along the pipeline a couple of times a week to just make sure that everything looks okay. So she does that, flies pretty low to be able to see everything that's going on with the pipeline. She does lots of tours. She does some flight instruction. So she does all kinds of different flying up here in Alaska, where right now it is summertime and raining and 50 degrees, but summertime. But soon it'll be wintertime, and then Daddy will worry a lot more because lots of weather happens in Alaska. Anyway, so Jen Eads, Black Dog Vintage and Antiques, 8/29. What day is 8/29? 8/29. I don't know what date that is. I'll have to look that up. Anyway, I'm looking forward to being on some other people's channels with sales. So some talks are starting up. So be watching for that. I may be appearing on some other people's channels soon, joining into some other sales. So watch for things that are happening. We'll make sure that everything goes onto my channel so that you can be aware of it in advance. So thank you so much, you guys, for those of you who are here tonight. Thank you for watching all of my other videos and keeping an eye on my channel, and when things pop up for looking at them. I really appreciate that. We will Thursday morning be doing our early birds, and that will be very early here in Alaska because it's still another hour earlier than Pacific time. So that'll be, I think, 6 o'clock where I am, but it'll be 7 o'clock Pacific, the normal time for our Thursday morning quick early birds special. So we just do a few quick thoughts and welcome everybody to the day and sell a bird and move along. So it's just a fun, quick time. Feel free to check those videos out on my channel. If you haven't watched them, some of them are a little bit inspiring and nice. I love those little videos and appreciate you guys. Oh, it's Sunday. Okay. So Sunday on Jen Eads' channel. Jen Eads. So I saw Jen Eads on Jody's channel this last week, and that was really fun. That was a really fun sale. So watch all the channels, watch all the sales. And if you saw anything tonight that you want, let me know. Thanks, everybody. And we are signing off here in Alaska. So we look forward to seeing you next week back in Washington State. Bye, everybody.